Like I have no clue what this set's gonna do.
If they hit $400, I would buy one. I would so buy one at $400.
I take back everything I said. This box will be very expensive. If Donald is spending $400 on a Magic the Gathering box, it's gonna be very good.
This is the new normal price of trading card games. Like,
whoa! Welcome to May the Zoo Be With You, everybody. America's most latest starting terrible communication organization podcast. I'm your host, the person who can't organize anything.
Hold on. Hey, no one said that. Are you doing the intro?
Yeah, let's go. Come on, I'm sick of bullshitting with you guys. Let's go.
That's all. Live, Louis admits to being sick of the podcast.
Go. Are you gonna take over the intro or not?
Oh, I thought you were doing the intro.
You were criticizing me introing.
I thought that's what we do here. Whoa. Welcome to May the Zoo Be With You, America's favorite trading card game podcast. That's right, I'm avoiding saying TCG because trading card game is better for the algorithm. I am, of course, joined
There's
by
no
the
shot
man.
there's an algorithm for trading card games.
There's not, but we're going to pretend. By the man whose beard is looking darker than I remember. Are you using Rogaine or some coloring tool? Because it looks really good. Donald!
Just because the camera, I guess, doesn't pick up the grays. They're definitely
really
there.
good.
Let's go with Rogaine. Let's start calling him Rogaine Donald.
I have to wear a hat.
We're here with Rogaine Donald.
I have to wear a hat because it's all like moving down the head.
You are a great model for Rogaine.
Right? First of all, there's no shame in the Rogaine. And I'm
model
of course,
or
also joined
candidate
by a man who is famous for interrupting intros and being a horrible host, yet amazing friend and wonderful concert patron, Louis DeGeorge. I'm so jealous of you, and I hate you.
I'll take all those things.
I'm so jealous of you.
I'll take all those things.
I don't think it's fair to criticize Donald's hairline. I don't think that's fair.
I said he would be
it.
a great model. He shows that the Rogaine works.
I think
Why
I
did you
don't
guys
use
it
it
as negative? Why did
because
you
I don't
just
use
negative?
Rogaine.
I was saying he looks great. I don't understand why I'm.
Don't think that's what you're saying. I think
Don't
you
put
meant to
words in
say
my mouth.
candidate, but you didn't know the right word to use. So
Louis, you'd be an incredible Ozempic model if you used it.
Dude, I would be a great. I will take that. If Ozempic wants to pay me an Ozempic to be the model, I'll take it.
Me too.
I'll take it.
Fair.
My wife won't let me do Ozempic. I tried.
Yeah, that's because she's a medical professional.
A load of crap, if you ask me.
Medical professionals, or
Both. No, I'm just joking. That's a good way to get in trouble.
yeah,
I love you. I love you, wife.
Something that's
My wife,
not the case, and Louis getting divorced on the podcast. Great, awesome.
my wife wants to start a podcast. Me and her. She wants to do a marriage podcast. You know what we were talking about this on the way.
News written all over
we
it.
we were talking about this on the way to Blink 182. So I saw Blink 182 last night in Cincinnati. And while we were driving, I guess I made a wrong turn. Okay. I'll just say it. I think
Did you just cop to it?
I'll own up to it. I think I turned too soon. But we were using the map. And so it just told me where to go. It was fantastic. There was no fight. There was no argument. It was just I was like, okay, I'll just follow it now. And we were like, could you imagine 20 years ago? She'd have the map quests printed out and she'd be screaming at me. She'd be like, oh, you turned wrong. And we would have no way of figuring it out. You would just be lost forever. We'd never make it home. And I said to her, this is why the 90s, so many people got divorced, because think about how much more
That's why.
Think about how much more difficult it would be to not fight because of MapQuest.
Can I tell you my first tip to you if you do this podcast with your wife? Don't use that voice to imitate her in a car during that podcast.
Anyway, she just texted me.
Oh, she heard.
She heard the voice.
She said, that's my idea for my podcast with you, not for them, traitor.
At this point, she should just join us. That would be wildly entertaining.
I don't want any part
definitely in bed. definitely. Yeah, and I'm joined by Josh from Hometown TCG, America's most reliable source for TCG news and Chinese refound box openings.
Hey, that package that went out the door. First of all, wild situation with a good friend. At this point, I think I can say good friend.
Greenwatcher 33.
Yeah, yeah. What? Neither
That's
of us
not how
could
he
get
talks about you.
That's fine. Don't care. Neither of us could get a PayPal notification from the other person. And I eventually told him, "I'm just opening this and shipping it to you. I'll get your money eventually." I think he says it came through, so I'll double check. I don't. I'll find him.
Yeah,
I'll
that's fine.
I'll
I
find
went golfing
I
with
can-
him and my daughter the other day, and I
How
can
much
get
better
the,
at golf
I
is
can
he
get the
than
mo- I can get the money back for you. If you
I,
need
I think he sent it. I think it's there. We just for some reason our PayPals wouldn't connect. You know,
they won't touch. Yeah,
no, it was not a good PP connection. PayPal, dude.
two on the nose.
PayPal.
All right, today we're going to talk about
No PP on the nose.
your favorite and my favorite secret layer of all time, the Universes Beyond crossover that all three of us have just been waiting for, which
Donald,
is
how big of a Play-Doh fan are you? Before we get into
the
this,
Play-Doh. See, just when I was thinking Magic couldn't go further away from Magic the Gathering. I mean, it's got to start coming back. They show us that they can bring us what we've always wanted in our Magic the Gathering, which is Play-Doh. Can't wait to talk about
you're
it.
saltier than the Play-Doh that I ate earlier today. Because
I actually think it's super cool. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie to you. I
Wait.
actually think it's super cool, and I have some good conversation about it.
Josh, which one's your favorite flavor?
Well, in this house we mix them, so medley.
We're also gonna rate Louis' Magic the Gathering sale this week too. We're gonna talk about did I take the sale too early or not on my big Spider-Man poll.
I got to tell you, I think you're taking advantage of George not being on this podcast.
I think everything takes advantage of George not being on the podcast. I mean, everyone listening also taking advantage of George not being on the podcast.
I feel like that section is just, hey, let me pimp my friends for business advice and call it content.
It's done. I mean, it's over. Nothing we can do. I just want you guys to either criticize me or tell me I did a good job.
With shattered glass transformer, I'm going to be very upset. Anyway,
I think that's all the Magic news. We'll talk about Spider-Man a little bit too.
Spiderman.
We'll talk about the different alt arts. We're gonna talk about lots of stuff, guys. Just chill. Who cares? You're on the podcast. Just keep listening. Why do you care? Just don't click away.
Yeah, and make sure you're on YouTube so you can see the majesty that is Donald's beard right now.
Yeah, the Rogaine
It
beard.
looks really good. It's I don't know if the lighting is something or something's going on. It looks really good.
Let me turn up the LED. See if that brings out the gray.
No, that's the
No,
opposite.
the
of what you
beard
wanna be doing.
stayed just as dark.
Turn the
rest
light
of you
off,
got brighter.
Donald.
I'll turn it off.
The rest of you got brighter. The beard stayed just as dark.
Oh, we're also going to talk about Pokemon, and we're going to talk about Riftbound, and we're going to talk about the people who cheat at Lorcana, Donald's best friends. So,
Okay, all right.
all right, let's get going. Magic and Extra Life teaming up again. This is yearly. I feel like this is the second time this year. No, am I wrong?
No, I don't.
Has it
I
been
think
a full year since the last one?
yeah.
The Extra Life is my favorite secret layer.
Yeah, it's cool.
I feel like
Yeah.
it's the one that well, is the Extra Life the same one as the one where they have the kids do the art and then like they make the card? But was that just a version of the Extra Life one?
That was a version. I brought it up in my video today because I was like,
Oh.
that was the perfect one, right?
Wait. That's not what this is. They didn't have them do.
I don't think the kids made the Play-Doh.
I thought that's what this was. Not
If
gonna.
you-
There's just some really talented kids.
Listen, I'm
Oh,
really,
okay. I can definitely. If
I'm
that's
pretty
not what
low
it
on
is,
my
I have
daughter's
some different
Play-Doh ability.
takes.
If kids
I
are
have-
making those Play-Doh characters.
I thought that was the kids that made these Play-Dohs. I have some different takes about
That would be
them.
quite impressive. Way better
Yeah,
than
that would be
the Play-Doh
incredible.
spaghetti that I made.
And the Play-Doh that we eat here. in
Is
this
it
house.
actually Play-Doh pictures or is this all fake dough? Is this AI
I
Play-Doh?
mean,
you think?
it's probably AI.
I
but it's,
was so waiting for that take from you. I was so waiting for this is AI to try to dunk on the secret lair for charity children's hospitals, just
I'm
for you to
sure
find some way to hate it. I was ready. I was salivating. Give it to me, baby.
I'm sure
Do
it
they
is AI, but it's
do
made
they
to
say
look
it's
like
real?
No, there. I mean, there's
No, yeah,
artists.
they say together we
They
turned
s-
hand sculpted Play-Doh into
yeah.
magic arts to celebrate. That's awesome.
That doesn't mean that that's the picture of the hand sculpted though.
Oh, stop it. I'm gonna go with these are real pictures of Play-Doh.
Yeah, okay. What's the big scandal here we're fishing for? They made, they say, hey, we're gonna say they're hand sculpted, but we're not gonna actually do it.
No, yeah, well, that's what I didn't know that they had said that
How
until we
much does
just
a
read it.
Play-Doh artist cost, you think? If I want to do a Play-Doh character for the channel, what's the Play-Doh artist
So,
cost me?
so Pokemon has always had these with some of their art is pictures of like clay models. So this is a you didn't know that?
Oh, I did know that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And there's people who collect just that art. Like there's people who go through our bulk bins at the shop and they look for just the art that's Play-Doh. So I don't know. I think these are awesome. I think they look good. I think they're fun. Obviously they benefit a great cause and it's cool. Printed to demand is good. We've talked about that before. The problem with this is we've talked about everything that's here. We talked about this last
Yeah.
time. That this is a good print to demand secret layer.
It should be print to demand.
Yeah.
I mean, it
So-
shouldn't be a
Can I tell you? I'm okay talking about it again to shine a light on it to anyone who's come into Magic over the last year who doesn't know, who might not be aware, because this shines a light on what Secret Lair does really well. This is cool. Something for a cause, something small, siloed, and targeted, delivered to people who really want it in their hands. Like, this is a good example of a Secret Lair, and it's going to be available forever.
Cool cards too. Wormcoil
Well-
Engine, Polyraptor. Yeah, there you go.
I put a
Yeah,
bunch of these in a binder when I was younger because I thought, wow, this is weird that this is the first time I noticed it. It's just
You're
like
like-
a picture. I just thought it was cool. It made me smile.
the reprint equity is definitely much better than most secret layers here. I mean,
That
like Polyraptor's a $15-$20 card.
That Wormcoil Engine looks sick. Dude,
Yeah,
you really like Caterpie.
the
Wait, hold on. Is it Caterpie or Caterpie?
Caterpie.
Ew.
Duh, everyone knows that.
it's not a dessert.
People call it Caterpie.
They're wrong.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
The first time I heard that, I was like, "Oh, that's terrible." But then I heard it like 3 or 4 more times. I was like, "Oh, maybe I'm wrong."
You thought that?
I was
Good
like,
for you.
the first time.
The question is, will there be Wormcoil tokens as well?
Oh, could
like
those
in
be the
Play-Doh?
bonus? Those could be the
Because-
bonus cards.
Because you can't
That
print a
would be
Wormcoil that doesn't have tokens like that match its art. So
I like that take. I'm gonna go
I
with
do.
that.
I didn't think about that. I really like that take.
I don't.
I want there to be. That's the secret card. Is
Yeah.
the different
So,
tokens these
I
things
just
can-
said
no, but it's the different token these things can generate, not just the Wormcoil token, but every one of these cards generates tokens. So the secret card is a
Well-
variation of a token.
sort of.
Yeah,
It's
they
sort of
generate
cool.
token
Green
copies,
leaves.
right?
Green
I
leaves.
mean, like,
Oh yeah, 3/3 Badger.
Yeah.
yeah, the Polyraptor is
Generates a token of itself.
yeah. So I mean, I guess it could just
I kinda
be a
like
token
that
of the
take.
same card.
Have 4 or 5 different rarity tokens, and
I'm with Donald that there should be. I think there's something else in here because I don't like 4-card secret layers. I want 5 cards.
well, also if you think
Good
about
card.
it logistically with the art, they can just rotate and take a different angle of the sculpture.
Well, not if they're AI generated.
They're not AI generated. This is a
I think
terrible
they
thing.
still can.
Fair enough.
AI rotate it. Rotate the sculpture and make it look different.
Make it look smaller. It's a copy.
This is cool. Everybody should buy this and or just give money to
That's
Extra Life.
that's such a. Every time you talk about this in line, you get, well, if you like that charity so much, just donate to the charity. Like
I
I
don't
get to
say that
meld
all
my
the time.
favorite hobby and do it for a good cause. I'm just in. Like stop yucking my yum here. I'm just in. This
I'm
is
not
exciting.
yucking your yum. I agree.
No. I'm not you. I'm saying people. That's a very common pushback. When you're
I
like, I'm
I
gonna
love the
buy this
people who
layer.
are like, Magic's just using this for a tax write-off. Those are my favorite ones.
Yeah, that's a good one. Like, who cares? Okay, so a company gets a tax write-off. Guess what? That company is going to get a tax write-off no matter what.
Anyway. Cool. All right. Let's move on to
I like that there's nothing to talk about because this is just a genuine good product for a cause that everyone believes in,
Yeah.
and we're just going to buy it. And we're like, yeah, all right.
Let's talk about the Soul Stone. So I pulled the Infinity Stone, the Soul Stone. First off, can somebody tell me what the Infinity thing does? That's just it's just a static effect with the Infinity symbol.
Oh, you mean on the card? Like,
Yeah. It says at the beginning
yeah.
of your upkeep, return target creature card from
Once
your group.
you,
It's just a fancy way of doing the Infinity thing. It's just
Yeah.
a static
yeah,
effect,
instead
right?
of writing the word infinity, they just put the symbol infinity. Is that what you mean? Is that what's
No,
confusing you?
I think it's just a static effect.
It's
Like
just
an
a static
enchantment
effect.
that happens
No
on the
other
beginning of your
static
upkeep.
effect in the universe has the Infinity symbol in front of it. That Infinity
Right.
symbol is not important.
No other static effect in the
No,
universe.
but they put it like they would call it Infinity Stone, and then the dash, and then the like they name abilities now, so they're naming it Infinity Symbol. Like that's just the name of what the ability is.
I wonder, you know what it makes me think of? That this is like a planeswalker emblem. That regardless of
But
whether this thing's in play or not, you would get that effect
Right.
because it has
That's
the
what
infinity symbol.
that's yeah.
I know I don't think that's how it works, by the way. I'm gonna get that out of the way.
Definitely not how it works.
But
it's a
that would be wild.
it's a
So
We're getting
broken.
emblems
static.
from artifacts.
What is confusing you guys? Are
Nothing.
I,
you not?
I'm
We're just having a
confused.
general discussion about the fact that they put the infinity symbol
Yeah.
before the static effect.
I understand the flavor of it and like it's almost like flavor text, but every other static effect on an artifact in the universe doesn't have an infinity symbol in front of it.
But those
It,
aren't infinity stones.
that it has like it has a word there that is the name of the ability. This just happens to be the Infinity Symbol is the name of the ability.
Well,
Well, no, like
the card I'm looking at doesn't have a
enchantments
name. It
like
just
Doom Foretold that has an at the beginning of your upkeep do something, right? That just happens that automatically it's
Right,
a
but
static
in
effect that goes on the stack at the beginning of your upkeep. They're saying this is just this could just be this doesn't have to have the infinity symbol and the dash. It could just say on the bottom of the stone at the beginning of your upkeep, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield.
yes, but
They're just adding some.
it's not online until you do the ability. You have to do the ability to get that.
Yeah, so
You have
that's the
to ex-
sign. That's the sign that the
Oh,
soul
okay,
stone is harnessed.
perfect. That's all I need to know. I didn't know that was
once
part of it.
once you
Oh, I thought
exile the
you were
creature you
aware of that.
control.
No, I didn't read that far in the card. I just
Oh my god. Okay.
It's not always online.
Yeah.
You
yeah,
have to
that
you have to do
explains
the
it.
ability.
There you go, everybody. Thank you. That was not that hard to get to.
Didn't you open this?
Yeah, I didn't read the text. I mean, like, what am I? What do
Remember when you
want?
were big enough for the prof to be on your channel? Where is he when we need him? Reading the card.
Oh, that I forgot about that. For all the wrong reasons.
For the worst
He was
reasons.
on my channel. Okay. So well, in my defense, all it says is harness the soul stone on the board of this one, which is the only one I've seen.
You have to look at the
Yeah.
you have to look at the regular card to
Yeah.
get the reminder text.
Yeah. Okay.
He didn't pull that one. He opens collector boxes, dude.
Yeah. I opened one for every collector box I've ever opened. I've pulled one of these, which brings us to the real conversation about this card. Sorry to those who expect me to know the cards.
Nobody
Did
does.
I sell this card too early? I pulled this card at 9 p.m. on I don't know, Monday night. Who knows?
Hold on. Make sure it's after the opening date.
I didn't ship it yet.
Oh,
I'm allowed to sell anything I want. I didn't ship it yet.
Oh, just throw it up on camera real quick.
No, it's at the shop. Duh, idiot. Gosh.
Sorry.
Anyway, I opened it. I posted the video on Monday when I was allowed to post the videos, and it sold like 3 hours after I listed it on eBay while I was sleeping. I was like, oh, maybe I sold it too early. Then somebody told me that they have watched like 10 boxes be opened on Whatnot, and everyone's saying that this is more rare than the black chocobo, which is like $7,000, $8,000, something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's currently one listing on TCG Player as of the filming of this video
For this card or the
for the one you pulled.
so I sold it for just under $2,000 as a buy it now on eBay. And now there's auctions. There's an auction ending in 2 days, but it's at 21.75. But there's cheaper ones already on eBay for buy it now and on TCG Player for 19.50. So what do you guys think about this card? Let me give you the other facts. Apparently, it's only exclusive to collector booster boxes. This art, and there was no non-foil version, which I did not know when I was opening the thing.
I think that's probably around the right price, but I think if they once people start getting the collector boxes, like the regular public gets them, not content creators, I and if more of them are opened and they're not the soul stones aren't getting opened, then I see that price going up. So
So the pull rate is harder than people
if the pull
anticipate.
rate, yeah, like I think right now it's an anticipated pull rate, and once Friday hits and people start getting boxes in hand, we might see that. It depends. If it becomes like easier to pull, then it goes down. If it becomes harder to pull, it goes up. But I think 2,000 is a nice middle ground for the card. I mean, I feel bad for the not feel bad. I feel good for the people that got theirs early at like $700 and $800. Good for you. Hopefully they don't cancel on you. But
Yeah. Josh, I'm curious on your take.
Hey, it's different for you, your store, and like listen, selling the chase card early in pre-release generally works out. Right?
usually.
Like, yeah, there are instances where it doesn't, but generally
Final Fantasy it did not. Final
sure.
Fantasy, it was hard the other way.
But
Whereas I do have
I
had George's Chocobo somewhere.
I also think though that
well,
this
those haven't been
card
sold yet, right? The price on those just keeps going up.
He hasn't paid for it yet, so I'm
Price
pretty sure
price
it's
on those
just,
cards just keeps going up. Bro.
is it just my card? He also doesn't answer my phone call. Like, I mean,
I haven't spoken to George in a
I know.
minute. Donald, talking to George?
I texted him today and didn't get a response.
Donald probably is talking to George more than us.
I talked to George a lot, and yeah,
Sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry for your loss, my brother.
I know. I've now waited a month for a computer that is supposedly coming.
Do you want a blue Chocobo instead?
Yeah.
Buy a nice computer, that Chocobo.
We're even George.
I think this card also has potential in however many years from now, when the final sixth stone is finally printed, to also go up because there's 6 total. So when people are like, oh, I need to go back and get the other stones, so I have all 6, then this card all of a sudden specs up because like it's been a couple years now and people forgot about it.
I think that's fair. The question is, where does it spec up from, right? Does this retrace down to a $750 card and then it kind of goes up? My logic on it was it's the price of a HP Mox. Let's be realistic here. Like
I mean,
I had this,
you didn't lose.
If
You
I
didn't
had
lose
this
there.
or
Right.
another Mox Pearl, I'm happy. You know what I mean? Like, I just think those prices are. I don't buy it. I have zero connection to Marvel, so I don't like it. But secondly, there's a more expensive version of this card, and to me, like, I don't know, a $2,000 card when there's a more expensive version. I just think if you have $2,000 to spend on a card, you probably have that next price point where you want the one that is the most rare. You know what I mean? Maybe you want both though. It could be the counter argument.
I don't know if they do all of these like in this treatment, like with Thanos and his
Oh.
gauntlet. I
You
mean,
think everyone's gonna have Thanos holding up it'll be then 2 stones and then
I
one
don't
with
I don't think they'll do 2. I think it'll just have, like, just in its slot. I mean, I don't know, maybe they'll do it's kinda weird. Like, it would be weird to just have, like, the one random stone, but it would also be weird to have multiple because it's just, like, the soul stone, there should only be 1 stone in the pic but maybe it's like, "Oh, I just got this stone, so now it's added to it." I don't know.
Do
I
you
don't
think
know
they'll
what their
do you think
intention
they'll
is, but
add it'll just be colorless for the 6th one? Or is that when they add the 6th color of magic? Is that where we get purple magic?
maybe. I guess, yeah, I don't or 5 color. It might be all 5 color.
Oh, that's yeah. I know. Apparently the non-borderless version is also incredibly hard to pull from collector boxes.
Yeah, I think all soul stones are pretty hard to pull, it seems like. Which is kind of wild.
Do you guys buy the thought that there is hidden rarity in Magic?
As
I
in certain yes. Short answer, yes.
That like the soul stone could be short printed as a mythic compared to other mythics.
I didn't back when it was a really popular topic and when draft booster boxes were the only booster box.
Yeah.
I kind of do
I'm all
I
in on
like
that.
with
I tell
recent
you
sets.
I tell you what really sold it for me, which is this is completely random, but when Fatal Push was printed, it's an uncommon. It was so much harder to pull than the other uncommons in that set. And
Oh, see, I don't think that.
I do.
I
I
don't think
think that it
Wizards
was
was short printing uncommons that they didn't know were gonna
I think
be
that's just a everyone who pulls one puts it
kept
in their
in.
box.
Yeah, or put it in their deck.
Yeah. Just like
Um,
it's never in any bulk stack, so there's not and as many of them in circulation.
yeah, but I mean, like, when you personally open 6 boxes and you have twice as many uncommons as you do of all the others that you do Fatal Push, I mean, a personal sample size can tell you that. It's definitely short printed.
the internet will tell you that 6 boxes is enough. You have to open at least 125
Yeah,
boxes.
well, I can't afford more than 6.
And
Well,
then as soon as you
I
open 125
then
boxes, the internet will tell you it's not enough. You need to open
couldn't
250
even
boxes.
afford the 6, but I did anyway.
we opened 150 Brothers War boxes.
Yes, we
It's not
did.
enough.
That sucked. That was I'll tell you what, back then it was Cavdane's Market. Early
God, what a terrible store name.
yeah,
I love you, buddy. So
early
bad.
Louis store lore is so good. It's so bad.
Opening Brothers War is not very early store lore.
Yeah, it is. That's
That's
like
still
the first magic set store lore.
well, okay, yeah. Sorry, the first time you went with a mainstream TCG. That's not when your store started. You started with all indies.
It's pretty early. Right, Donald?
Mm,
You had a
Your LLC is named that, so.
right, but I'm saying when we opened Brothers War.
Oh, yeah, we were in the we were still in the old store.
Yeah, we were still in the old first.
Mm.
So it would have been the first 6 months of me having a physical store.
Yeah, it was towards the end
Yeah.
of that, but we were still there. We were fully there for
Did we
sure.
do a pre-release for what was the set before Brothers War?
I think our first pre-release in
Would have been Brothers War, I think.
the first pre-release in the new store was not Brothers War.
Anyway, long story short.
Brothers War was definitely in the old store because I remember doing Brothers War League
Yes.
at the old
We
store.
opened way too many boxes, and at some point I was like, all right, everyone, I will just pay you to help me. Can everybody help us get this stuff done?
When we moved operations to your basement,
Oh,
we had to sort and ship out of your basement because there was definitely no room to do that in the old store.
yeah. Good times. Anyway, I think cards like this end up being short printed as mythics. And on top of that, you can't open enough boxes to prove them wrong. It's like not possible to
No.
open. Like you would have to be a Star City Games to open enough boxes to really prove them wrong. Interesting. So what are we betting this card's worth in a month? 3 weeks
Ooh.
after release.
3 weeks post-release, huh?
Yeah. Borderless foil soulstone.
$1,700.
I was gonna go 15.
I'm gonna go low. I'm gonna go $900.
Wow.
I don't see it going sub 1K.
You
but,
really want you to be like
yeah.
business genius man here. You're really banking on that.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna go $900. That's still $250 more than they were pre-selling for. That was my math there. Collector boxes are coming. They're doing something. I honestly, they're up, they're down, they're all around.
Rocket ship analysis.
Average sale rate is 18 a day.
I mean, they're fluttering around $700.
300 listed is a lot.
Especially this early.
Yeah. Total sold though, 1,600. I've never been more unsure about a Magic the Gathering set than I am about Spider-Man. You could tell me, Louis, collector boxes or Spider-Man are $200 or $2,000 by the end of the year. I'd be like, sure, that makes sense to me. You could also tell me they're $400, and I'd be like, that makes sense to me. Like I have no clue what this set's gonna do.
If they hit $400, I would buy one. I would so buy one at $400.
I take back everything I said. This box will be very expensive. If Donald is spending $400 on a Magic the Gathering box,
yeah,
it's gonna be very good.
Like, but this is the for everyone who hates Universes Beyond, and all of us here don't enjoy it, but are okay with it to some extent.
I love you.
That right there, that statement from Donald is the biggest argument for Universes Beyond. Donald, who notoriously on this podcast would rightfully so say his beliefs of I'm not buying another Magic box. I'm not doing it. And then they do the Spider-Man crossover, and Donald's like, $400 box? I could do it. Like, that's the reason.
Oh, Donald.
I don't want to.
You can,
but I want.
I just with great power comes great responsibility.
Call Donald's bluff. Donald, I'll sell you a box of Spider-Man for $400.
Come on.
Oh God!
Look at me. Let's do
Donald.
it.
A collector box of Spider-Man.
You have to open it on the podcast.
Donald. I'll give you $400. It'll be my box. Just don't tell Louis. He'll never know.
No, I want the cards. I need the cards.
I'm gonna call his bluff right now. I'm calling his bluff.
Well, then hold on. Can we have the buy singles intervention with Donald right now then? Because if you're gonna spend $400 on a box, maybe just pick up some singles.
I don't know, dude. These singles are expensive.
My concern is the cards I want the most out of the whole thing are the bonus sheet cards, and those are 1 in every 24 play packs.
The bonus sheet? I got one in every pack.
Because you didn't open play packs. You opened collector box.
I saved these for you.
Thank you.
Wait,
I saw your comment.
Those are just the art cards.
Art cards. Yeah, I totally need the art cards.
He commented on the video rather than texting me and being like,
that's
hey,
wild behavior. You commented on his video to save those.
Hasn't talked to me all week. He commented and said, "Hey, save me those art cards," and I saw it. And
you're either the worst friend ever or the best friend ever for helping his engagement. I can't tell.
The guy literally texts me and says, "Hey, did you watch my Spider-Man video?" But then is mad that I watched it and commented.
Wait, you texted him and asked me watch this Spider-Man video?
Because I pulled the big card. I thought he would have texted me about it. It was like not right after I posted it.
You can't just send him a picture of the card and be like, "Check this out, man."
I did
that. You gotta bait him.
Chat.
Hey, I need the view. Did you watch my Spider-Man video?
I did that in our group.
I'm
chat.
hometown TCG. I'm failing.
I also more texted him if he watched my video because my camera didn't work and his brother made my computer. So I was That's the more reason I wanted to know if he had watched my Spider-Man video. Yeah.
Instead of
man.
just saying, "Hey,
Listen,
can you have your
guys,
brother come fix my
You
computer?"
got to lead into the
Listen.
conversation. I didn't want to be like, "Oh, my computer didn't work."
to the viewers out there, remember that as YouTubers, we go through hard times. So it would help a lot if you hit the subscribe and like button on this channel because Louis hurting for it, apparently.
I guess so. My brand new computer can't run a video.
He's just got to. It's back in the days when you'd watch your own videos, let your own videos play at other computers in your houses. Your family would watch your videos. Not that I
My
know
family
anything
never watched.
about
My
that.
family never watched my videos.
My
But
mom did. My
there
mom
were
used to watch
multiple
my videos
times.
and text me and say, "I don't know what you're talking about, but great video, honey."
Multiple times I've in the past, not recently, had my videos playing on other computers.
I did that in the past. Oh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah. I'm man enough to admit that I
Game stores used to troll me on nights when we come into play by putting up a video on the TVs in there because they know I hate the sound of my own
Yeah.
voice.
This podcast used to play on a TV
in
in
the
the store.
store. I used
Yeah,
to
and that was when I first watched it, and I was like, I'm only watching this because of Josh, which is where Louis started the rumor that I hated George and told George that I hated him, so George hated me. But literally what I said was Josh is the only person on the podcast that I like.
Well, nobody can hate George. Everyone can disagree with George, but it's really hard to hate George.
Oh, that's not true. Have you read the comment section? Have you ever gone down there? George
I
isn't
try
on
to
this
stay out of there.
podcast. George
We
isn't on
talked
the
about
podcast.
cryptic and dumpster diving once, and ever since then I stay out of there.
George isn't on the podcast, and the top comments will be anti-George. Everyone's gonna be like,
It's
"You guys are
it's
making
the
fun of
loudest
George a lot,"
minority group.
and nobody's even said where he is. The answer is we don't know where he is.
We don't know. No idea.
At least, okay, would you rather have him here and doing the podcast from a Panera where you're hearing Panera music? Because that was wild.
I love that. That's my favorite George. My
I
favorite
just
George
couldn't
is when
stop hearing Panera music the whole episode.
he's traveling and tired and podcasting from restaurants.
Panera. Go to a Starbucks like an adult.
Panera is crazy.
Podcasting from Panera is wild work. I'm never driving on the side of the road and like I need somewhere with Wi-Fi. Let me hit up a Panera.
I think it's wild that he wouldn't invite anybody in the Panera Bread onto the podcast. This is why I could never podcast from Panera Bread, because the first time somebody looks at what I'm doing, you got to know, like, people are like, "What are you doing?" I'd be like, "You want to be on the podcast?" Like, that would be such good content. It would be
I have a
so
level of adult shame. I just would be like, "Oh, I'm so
Zero.
sorry."
Yeah,
Oh.
zero.
To be fair, when I would go out and work, like not at home, I would work from Starbucks unless Starbucks was closed for XYZ, and my second choice was always Panera. So,
I get out and go to work at a Starbucks every now and again just to like change the scenery, change it up, switch it up a little bit.
yeah. I used to do that when I
never do that.
owned a laptop.
Wait,
couldn't
you
do
really
that.
couldn't?
They're too dark. Like cafes, coffee shops, they're too dark. It's like I'll fall asleep if I have to work in there. I could not
think
work.
I
I go
think
to a
you're
coffee
thinking
shop.
about bars.
Yeah,
I think
they're
you're
much
confused.
brighter.
You're confusing bars.
No, they're not. They're always dark.
Well, are you going
go
at
into
6 p.m. in the winter?
Like
you?
I don't
walk
drink
into-
coffee, so I don't go to coffee shops.
Yeah, you walked into
right,
the
well then,
Java Joe's.
Thanks for sharing
in the
your
parking
opinion
lot.
on this one, bud.
I did poop in a coffee shop the other day.
And we made it here. Donald, has the podcast gotten better or worse in the last year? I'm so deep in it, I can't tell anymore.
Well, I don't know. I've joined, so I guess
Rescue me.
that means worse.
You were our only hope. You were supposed to pull me out, and instead I've pulled you further in.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, there's a podcast gift coming to both of you. Screen Watcher has it for you.
If it's Chinese Riftbound cards, I do not want that.
It's not Chinese Riftbound cards. I ripped one of his Riftbound cards to see, and it felt really crappy. But I ripped it, and I was like, "I'll get you another one." It was the resource card. I was like, "I'll get you another one if it's a big deal." And by get you another one, I mean I'll ping a mutual friend and have him buy you one.
I also ripped one of his cards.
Wait, really?
Yes, I
Seriously?
did the exact same thing on my Riftbound video.
Did you bend one of his cards? Because I bent one of his
Yeah.
cards too.
Yeah, and it broke in half because it's Riftbound.
Because it's Riftbound or because of where it's printed?
Yeah, we did the exact same thing. We probably ripped the same card.
We're just destroying our friends' cards, and I included it in the box that I shipped to him. The rip card.
Mine were like the promo ones from Gen Con. All right, let's go to Riftbound.
I can't believe we're just ripping this guy's cards and shipping them to him. That's so mean.
Yeah, he just picks them up at the shop. He didn't care. He texted me. He's like, I don't care at all. It was funny. All right. Everyone who has done the Learn to Play in our store, which we've done 2 weeks now of Learn to Plays, has really enjoyed Riftbound.
Good. Is it fast paced? Is it quick? Is it like One Piece? Is it closer to Game of Commander where it's longer? What are we looking at here?
I think it's quicker,
Okay.
but I haven't played.
Now, Donald, have you done the Learn to Plays? You're normally the Learn to Play guy. Really?
Yeah.
So, just out of curiosity, you've played a lot of TCGs, if only to like learn to play them. Why haven't you learned to play this one? Just time, or
Because they do it on a day that I can't be there, and then
Why can't you be there?
why can't it be there on Tuesdays? I don't know how many times I've told you this.
Why not?
I have choir on
He's
Tuesdays.
got choir on Tuesdays. That's right.
I don't know why you hate on him for having a hobby that isn't trading cards. It's
I don't hate on him.
it's like nerds bullying nerds, and I'm not here for it.
No, I love it.
It doesn't feel like you do.
I just whenever I ask him if he can do something on Tuesday, he gets so mad and he's like, I told you I have to go to choir. It's just like I'm not used to
Static schedules are not your thing. We're
No.
supposed to do this every Wednesday night. He does that every
Oh,
Tuesday.
stop
This is simple.
complaining about the time.
This is simple.
You guys all half commit to everything. Nobody
How-
fully commits to anything.
Okay.
How hard does George singing Ave Maria hurt your ears as someone who actually performs?
Oh, it's
I wish we had a queued up. We need a soundboard so we can have that
No,
on
thanks.
command.
When
No,
George isn't here, it's just let's leave George not here.
yeah.
All right,
I mean,
Josh, what do you feel about the card quality?
I hope the American cards are different. I hope the North American English Riftbound cards are different cards. I disclosed to both of you, and I'll say it here. I get instantly turned off from a trading card game when I open it and the cards feel not great. And I'm excited for Riftbound. I think there's some cool collectibility opportunities there, but there's something about the cards that just feels not good.
Can you define not great?
Sure. It doesn't feel
not snappy.
Yeah, it doesn't feel as
So
dense
they
in
feel
the
like
way.
thin.
Yeah, they feel thin, but not necessarily. They don't feel like paper thin, like they're flimsy. They still have a thickness and a firmness to them, but the thickness and firmness, it's different. It's not responsive. It doesn't want to like come back to its
So
natural
it's like
position.
actual cardboard versus like card stock. That
It's like a Magic card, a Pokemon card. You can beat it up, you can bend it, you're playing it, you're snapping it on the table. You can kind of trust that thing's always going to come back to its natural form. When you play a board game with board game cards, those things are going to get bent
or
and mangled over
playing like playing cards.
Yeah,
No, even playing cards have a core. Like,
Some of them.
I would define it as lack of a core.
Yeah,
Like Magic and Pokemon both have a core. You've got two pieces of
Is
paper.
it a black core?
Oh, Magic is a blue core.
Is it blue core? That's
They're the only card game that has blue core. I think they have a patent on the blue core. Don't quote me on that. We've talked about this on the podcast before. They're the only game that have a blue core. Anyway,
Does Lorcana have a core?
I haven't touched a Lorcana card in a very long time.
I will say Lorcana cards feel better.
Yeah,
it does.
I can see it from there. And
Yeah,
so,
it's like
so
black.
Donald, take another Lorcana card and just snap it. See how snappy it is?
Yeah.
Like it just snaps. It's just good.
Right.
So Riftbound and One Piece, it's not like that. It's like it's just and it's also, you know what it's like? It's like
Yeah, but wait a second.
like
You
Cryptic
can't
second set.
now wait a second. You can't really compare. I haven't held a Riftbound card. So I can't say specifically, but One Piece cards feel great.
No.
See, I
Yeah,
disagree. I hate the
they're
feel of One Piece cards. They
they're
feel like board game cards to me.
they're thick. Like they're closer to what Cryptic Set
Right.
2 was. Like they're thick, but it's not too thick. Like it's I don't know. I like One Piece
We're
cards. I
talking
think
about
feel
cards
great.
still.
I
Yes.
think Josh's take about it not being responsive is a good
Yeah.
phrase.
It
Maybe
feel
I've never tried to bend a One Piece card, but I think they feel good.
So I
And
got this guy. You can go meet up with him. His online name is Screenwatcher. Grab one of his cards and just rip
It's
it.
just rip it in half. Just,
Grab it, just
I
rip it.
mean, there's plenty back in the inventory. I'll just pick one out of our inventory and
that's
do it.
fine.
No, it's gotta be
It's
listed.
fine. It's probably not listed correctly or listed at all. It's probably just
Yeah. Fair.
It's funnier if it's one of his though.
I think
Yeah, there's something about it. I think I just said it now, and I know I've harped on it a couple times. But I think this is the best way to describe it. It feels like cards that you got out of a board game box that are meant to be like community cards and stuff like that. Like that card quality that I'm feeling with Uno cards, that I'm feeling with the cards when we played. Was it Plunder, right?
Yeah.
Those cards have a feel to them, and that's how the Rift-Bound cards feel. And that turns me off a little bit. That's my big complaint.
I think it's just the lack of it being printed at Cardamonde.
Probably.
Like I don't know.
The tones were nice. The tones were rich. I love their concept of doing their alt arts being different skins for the champions in the game. Like that to me, to like tie that back, and you can get your champion, and then an alt art version is a skin that exists in the game. That's really cool. I love when card games do things like that. That's fan service that doesn't get in the way of the card game being its own thing, right? Love that. The only complaint I have, man, I just wish the cards felt better.
Yeah. I think that's something you and I care about because we grew up playing Magic, but I think the next generation of people, because card sleeves now exist, you don't
Yeah.
need your cards to be responsive. You don't need I don't know. It's just different.
Even in sleeve, they feel weird.
Magic couldn't go change their card, right? They can't. You just can't. Yeah, I don't think Magic can change their card stock. But if I was a new game, I would probably do it the cheapest way possible, which is probably a single piece of, slide together cardboard.
Yeah, so they did I think it was Travis Gafford interviewed. I don't remember if it was the creator or the guy responsible for managing the relationship between Riot Games and the team, like the League of Legends teams or whatever it was making the game. So this was relationship manager. And he said one of the things that there is delaying the North American release, and that gives me hope, is anti-counterfeiting measures. Right? It's a big problem we have here with proxying and counterfeiting. And so that made me think, if you're going through a bunch of anti-counterfeiting measures, there's a chance that the cards in North America do feel different, right? They're printed slightly differently than North American cards.
Yeah.
And that to me would be good. It also does cross my mind that when the card feels like that, I have no evidence to back this up. It just feels like it would be easier to fake. It just feels like it.
Yeah. I agree.
The texture though, the texture being so subtle on their overnumbered cards was really cool. It was a really beautiful card.
I haven't seen any of this. That's cool.
Wait, you really?
No, because I just opened the decks. There's no texture.
Donald, you want me to hit him with it?
Sure.
Hey, Louis, have you watched my video?
Yeah.
Oh. There we
I told you I watched your video the other day.
I don't remember.
Your Instagram video.
Oh yeah, the automated Instagram post.
All right, let's go to Pokemon. Does Pokemon ever see normal pricing again?
So what give the people some context. What brought about this conversation?
Mega Evolutions is $280 for the box. For 2 years of the Scarlet and Violet era, we barely saw a box break 120.
And MSRP is what?
165. You can probably call distro price right around $100. I think supply is higher for Mega Evolution than any Scarlet by the Air set, personally. That's based on I got more boxes than I've also been spending like crazy though on Pokemon. Like I buy all their stupid app market stuff. Like just completely shamelessly buy it from just knowing I'm getting completely wrecked from distribution.
They create those just for you. Like,
Yeah, 100%. I just buy them and just take it on the chin. I mean, just absolute like get hammered by it. So that could be part of it, but I don't know. I don't think you can tell me a timeline in the next couple sets where we get back to sub MSRP boxes. That being said, I do think there is a time where something's going to happen that causes this market to shift back to normal. Like it's just everyone I talk to is like, should I sell out? Should I sell out? Should I sell out? You know what I mean? Like that's the conversation. Like the prices everybody agrees are ridiculous. Like it makes no
but they
sense.
just keep buying it.
Yeah.
I mean, for those people, hands are made of the same things that rift-bound cards are made of, and cheap paper. It's all about diamond hands, right? That's what we're doing here. It's being ridiculous.
I don't know. It's a weird world where everything just it seems like people don't even really know exactly like the Gengar people thought was in the next set. Apparently that card's like not in there. It's like the hype is like so artificial. It's hard to know what's real. But
What'd you just say?
the hype is so artificial. It's hard to know what's real.
Is that the first time admitting on this podcast that the demand's not entirely genuine?
I said the hype's not genuine. It's hard to know what the real demand is without that kind of artificial. Like there's people making fake cards and being like, "Oh, here's a leak. This is in Phantasmal Flames," and everyone's sharing the cards to everyone, being like, "Oh, this is in the next set, Phantasmal Flames," and people are big.
Oh, you're saying the
accepting-
way too early spoilers is generating hype, even though it shouldn't be. Okay.
Yeah, it's like there's a lot of demand for things that don't actually exist. You know what I mean? Like, so it's hard to know where things are going to fall. And that's my point.
And it's I guess my thought would be like, are we going to see MSRP Pokemon boxes again? I obviously I think
point.
so.
At some point.
Yes, 100%. I would wager that in my lifetime, like that's a guarantee. Like I bet my net worth on it.
I think the question is, do we see it in 2027? I think that's the healthy conversation.
I think a more interesting conversation is, do we ever see it at cost again? Remember, stores were selling it at cost, but do you think there is some memory baked in of the fact that this could happen again, which keeps it off the absolute floor?
People have such short-term memories. It's unbelievable. Like I think once the hype dies and you see boxes at MSRP, it's gonna crater from there. Like it's gonna I think it's gonna be pretty quick. As quick as it went up, it's gonna go down. Now I don't know about things that are older, right? Like I don't know. Evolving Skies is a question, right? Like there's not gonna be more supply of Evolving Skies.
No. I want to currently release sets, right? Like
but my point is like those are also still really high right now. I just don't know. I think at every trajectory down, there's people like Donald who are saying, "Oh, at $400, I'd buy a Spider-Man box for sure." I think there's that person at a lot of the steps below current prices on a lot of those older boxes. But
I think I'm most excited. Almost all of my Pokemon boxes that I own, I bought when Pokemon was nothing because I was prepping to like have a family. I was like, oh, it'd be one cool thing to have for. I don't want to just Magic on my shelf if I'm gonna have kids around one day. and I liked Pokemon as a kid, and they've all since absolutely ballooned and skyrocketed and blown up, right? It is now that I understand that side of the hobby and like building a value of a collection, I'm more excited for when boxes go back to $92.
You can get an
I'll go back to buying a case every set. I was just buying a case of Pokemon boxes every set, like, because I mean, why not, right? Like I think I have 10 or 11 Fusion Strike boxes still left over because they were just useless for the longest time. Nobody they were trash. The boxes on my shelf don't even have the hits in them.
Those are like $1,000 each now.
Yeah, out of nowhere. And for the longest time, they were worth absolutely nothing.
Yep.
Like, so that's the real, if you're interested in what my stuff is worth, can I build a collection of value? Can I try to, build up a stack of things I'm proud of that has some value that I like to see that maybe I can trade one day, the value's protected a little bit. I think you want Pokemon to go back to $92. Like, there's no, if that's your thing, if your thing is about having fun, being able to open the cards worry free and build a collection of boxes that you're just proud to have, you got to be way more excited for this crash than all this hype.
Yeah. I think a crash happens. I don't particularly see it happening this year though. Like 2026.
Really?
The 30th anniversary. I think a lot of people forget that it's
I don't think
happening.
anyone's underestimating 30th anniversary. I think this would be probably the biggest event in trading card games.
Yeah.
Save maybe Lord of the Rings or Final Fantasy.
It's gonna be huge, and it's gonna bring a lot of people into it. Like, it's gonna be big. So I think this year's gonna be rough.
What if they do like a White Flare or Black Bolt where it's just like obscure Pokemon? It's not the original 151. What a miss.
Yeah.
God, if they jerk this up, I'm gonna laugh and laugh. You're like, no man, Leafeon's really cool. Stop.
Leafeon's a great Pokemon.
Tyremon is really cool. Harmonicmon.
All right, Donald, tell us about the cheater.
Okay. So a guy was caught cheating at the Denver big C what is the can't think of what it's called. Anyway, big
Is it a
Lorcana
pretty
tournament.
major event?
Yeah, it was the first event this season to get a Worlds invite.
Okay.
So he was caught cheating in the top 8. Like, so like really close to.
What was he doing to cheat?
So he was caught. His opponent noticed that he had quote unquote marked cards, and by marked he had some sleeves that were different. They had like a corner bent up on them or whatever. I don't know the exact defect, but the quote is that they were sleeve defects. So the guy tries to say, "Oh, this is just a sleeve defect. Like, I can't have." And this is true. You open a box of Dragon Shields, some of them might even be a different hue than the others. However, the same 4 cards were
This
the
is why
ones
you need Dragon Shield outers, everybody. Dragon Shield
you can
outers.
still.
If you'd like to buy some Dragon Shield outers, I accidentally bought a lot of black ones, and that's so stupid because you want the clear ones so you can see the color behind your sleeves. We can do a discount on those because I bought way too many of those. Continue.
Oh, okay. So it just so happened that like the key card to the deck and all 4 copies were in the 4 quote unquote defective sleeves.
That could be a
So
coincidence.
it could. I mean, it could. It's a very, very large coincidence. He tried to play it off that it was a coincidence.
Yeah.
And in Lorcana, notoriously, the giving a DQ has been very few and far between. Like you really got to go the extra mile to get the DQ. And so they, like the judges took the deck, they tested if they could shuffle it up, set it down, if they could identify those 4 cards, just looking at it, like they did their tests and turns out they could.
What was the card?
Hades.
Is that
so like a good card.
A very good card.
and
Yeah.
that's essential to the deck.
Yeah, it's like remove you like when you play it, it lets you basically exile an opponent's character because you're pushing it into their inkwell, which it cannot come back out from. Whereas, like if you put it in the graveyard, like they could potentially get it back or put it back in their hand, but this puts it into the inkwell, which is basically exiled. So yeah, very good card, very key card to the deck. It's a control deck. So
It's always the control players who are cheating, isn't it?
well, and there's more to this story. So I mean, there was a cheater caught. Sure, this happens in every game. We're always catching cheaters. You know, there was a big Pokemon cheater on stream not too long ago, right? So this guy has been known to possibly cheat in the past. Other players have reported this same kind of issue with him, but it's never like been caught. But this guy is on a team, like he belongs to a team, and the
What's the
yeah,
team name?
the Forbidden Mountain. They are a prominent
They are forbidden
Lorcana.
now.
They are a prominent Lorcana team and
Not
storefront.
anymore.
Um,
A storefront?
yeah. Interestingly enough, they decide after this to make a post that they will be holding a live stream to interview David, who is the guy that was cheating. So the members of the Forbidden Mountain are going to interview their other member about the cheating on a live stream where the community can come in and ask
Like
questions.
a tribunal?
Like a trial. They're going to hold a public trial
Wait, hold on.
of this
Everybody
guy.
cast your
Wait,
vote.
What was the punishment? He got kicked
He got
out?
DQ'd. He got DQ'd like in the big event. So like that was his punishment. But like the team is deciding basically whether they want to keep him on the team or whatever, I guess, internally what they want to do. But it's not internal. They're making it very external by having a live stream.
What do you think they should do?
Well, then they come out the next day and say, we've decided to resolve this internally. We have parted ways with him. He is no longer on, because they received a ton of negative comments about this whole plan. Like, oh, you're just farming for views. Well, like on their YouTube channel because they have, they're content creators as well. So
As someone who farms for views.
Yeah, the worst type of person for sure.
So they parted ways with him, and it didn't happen. Now everybody's upset that they bought all this popcorn to sit and watch the public trial. And
what's worse, cheating in the top 8 of a Lorcana event, or playing your own YouTube videos on your TV?
that one's definitely worse.
So couple takes here. First and foremost, if you're cheating in the top 8, Donald, tell me if you believe what I'm saying. You definitely cheated to get to the top
get there.
8.
Correct.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
100%.
It's just the first time you've been caught. Yeah.
Yes. And for some reason, all right, unpopular opinion, maybe hotter take. Cheating in Lorcana is far more despicable than cheating in something like Magic.
I agree. Is it? I mean,
wow. What a device.
No, I mean, I agree because the nature of the game is intended to be, more directed.
I'm way more likely to sit across from a 11-year-old at the Lorcana event.
And that's true. I mean, when I played in the DLC in Atlanta, there were tons of kids there.
Playing. What happens when you get DQ'd in the top 8 and this guy gets
his opponent?
The opponent wins.
He got a buy.
You know what sucks about that? The guy who plays 9th. The guy who plays 9th. At least let that guy play the guy and make the other guy win.
So
didn't that happen in Pokemon? Didn't we talk about that in Pokemon?
Right.
Where the guy cheated, got 8th, got banned, and the guy who got 9th, they didn't bring him in. They were just like, well, you got to buy. And the guy who got 9th was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
But here's the problem though, is it wasn't a cut to top 8. So this was after, like it was a top 16. So they had already played 16 and then went to 8 when he got caught. So you can't just go back and say, hey, 17, you're in.
That's right.
Yeah, like had it been the first round of top cut, that's one thing, but it wasn't.
This same thing. I think this same cheat. It was the Magic the Gathering Pro Tour, and the guy, he's a player I used to really like to watch. Yuya Watanabe. He got caught doing the same thing. I think it was It was either Urzatrons or Collected Company. I think it was Urza Lands, and it went as far as to like remove him from the Magic Hall of Fame. Like
No way.
He got moved out of. I mean, that's a big deal. Like that's a big deal. And
There's
so
a
to get
Magic
caught
Hall
cheating
of
like this,
Fame?
yeah, you didn't know that there's a Magic the Gathering Hall of Fame?
Did not know that.
What's
So
the
you don't know what the cards do. You don't know that there's a Hall of Fame. What do you do?
Why is
What would
there
you
a Magic
what-
Hall of Fame?
What would you say you do here?
I want to be in the Magic Hall of Shame.
I think you're there.
You got there. You did it. You
Why is
started a
there
Magic YouTube
Hall
channel.
of Fame?
What?
What's in the Magic Hall of Fame?
Not Mark Justice, cheater.
Pro players.
Yeah.
Your Reed Dukes. You know who Reed Duke is?
Yes,
You
I
have
do.
to know who Reed
I know
Duke
that
is.
name.
I would hope.
But
It's
this
in
is,
Magic
I don't
Hall
know,
of
man.
Fame.
Why do people think they can get away with this? You can't mark your sleeve unless people are marking sleeves way more than I
Oh,
think.
way more than anything. I would never, ever, ever look at somebody's sleeves
I wouldn't
if they
either.
were marked. That wouldn't cross my mind.
Well,
But I'm also like, if you want to cheat against me in Magic, you can have it, baby.
Well, I think you take that position for two reasons. One, you mostly play Commander, so like
Nope,
it's
that's
super
not true. I
casual, you're
mostly play
friendly.
draft.
And two, you're also cheating most of the time.
Not
So
on
it's like,
purpose.
yeah. I always hate when I accidentally cheat.
Yeah.
And I have to be like, guys.
I'll tell you what, if I was playing that stone card before today, that card was way better the way that I read it.
yeah, exactly. That's the problem. It's not that he's intentionally cheating. He just blames it on the fact that he can't read or doesn't read.
No, yeah, there you go.
And then doesn't read the
Doesn't
card.
read.
He just
Card is way better the way that, and also way more fun. Way more fun the way I was before.
Way less fun for the rest of your table. What did you think the mana cost on the card was for?
I didn't.
you get
read
to
that far.
exile one of your creatures, Josh.
You can you can just do stuff.
For one reason or another, I read the name of the card and then I skipped right to the bottom and read the ability. I think it's because they've got that big infinity thing. I was like, "What's the infinity thing do?" And I just,
It's eye catching. I'll give you that. That's how I read books. Look at the cover and I skip to the last page. Does this ending look good? No, I'm out.
So
was it Norm Macdonald who he put blank pages in his book so that you could get a break?
I don't know, but that's awesome.
pretty sure Norm Macdonald's an actor.
He's a
Right,
comedian, right?
Do you not know who Norm Macdonald is?
I do. Do you?
I have so many videos to send you, Donald.
Oh, you've opened up a wormhole. You've opened up a worm coil engine.
Norm Macdonald is the greatest comedian of all time. Of all time.
This is I don't know. This is a big deal. It's probably been
Pick a
happening
toss.
for a while.
Who's the greatest comedian of all time?
Dave Chappelle.
I would argue Robin Williams.
Dave Chappelle, without a beat.
Dave Chappelle's pretty good. He's
Dave
not the
Chappelle.
greatest of all time, though.
Dave Chappelle.
Have you ever watched Robin Williams live on Broadway?
Yeah, it's a good special.
Is that it?
Fantastic.
It's good.
It's just a stand-up thing. Like
You got it. He does a whole spiel about golf.
he does the whole thing. But that's exactly what I was saying. I have to show you that if you've never seen it.
I have a bunch of Norm Macdonald jokes to send you.
I'm muting my phone tonight, just so you two know. Just so you two idiots are aware.
All right. Here's a better one. I actually thought of the secret sauce issue.
Oh, are we done with this topic? Okay.
No, I think we all presented pretty.
Like cheating.
I just had one question.
Oh, the cheater?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we're totally done with this. What else are we talking about?
What's your question?
I wanted to ask a question.
Okay.
You zone out. I'll just ask Josh. Josh, you're sitting down at a Lorcana tournament.
Yeah.
You're sitting down and a Forbidden Mountain player sits across from you because they wear these jerseys. So you definitely know
Check
who
his
they are.
sleeves. Check his sleeves.
Are you calling instantly? Or are you
Every time.
calling a deck check?
I don't even care. I just want to call it. I just want to have fun with it.
So that's
I might do a You know I got to do this, right?
I'm
Like,
gonna check the sleeves of the next person I draft with
You-
at my
You
LGS.
know what I might suggest, Donald? I don't have to call a judge. Instead, I can just take everyone who's sitting on this side of the table, and we can all just interview you about your sleeves if you'd like instead.
yeah.
Like,
Let us
this whole
decide.
side of the table can just get together and ask you questions about your sleeves. Hold on, let me start my stream. Okay, go ahead.
Mhm.
No, yeah, I think you have to. I think you have to, if only for the meme. And if you're on that team, be a good sport about it. Laugh it off. Also, maybe don't have Mark sleeves because you're definitely getting caught.
That's right. Wait, I have another question about this topic.
Are we done with
we'll
this
come
topic,
back.
Donald? Donald, are we done with this topic?
Josh, my question
Yeah.
is for Josh.
Oh,
Are you in the Magic Hall of Fame?
I'm not on the tribunal here, guys. This is not just a community ask me questions time. No, I romanticize Magic the Gathering, and that includes the history of the Pro Tour and competitive Magic. I like the Magic Hall of Fame. I think it's neat.
I think it's cool too. I just had no clue.
I would talk about it
Is it a
if I got
physical
into the
building?
Magic Hall
Is
of
it like
Fame.
the Pro Football Hall of Fame?
Yes, but much less prestigious, obviously.
Where is it?
I don't know. Probably Seattle. Just a blank guess.
Like at Wizards headquarters?
Yeah, probably. If I got into the Magic Hall of Fame, I would
think it's a
make
real
sure
place. It's not a real
I
place
would
you can
make
go
sure
visit.
it came up in conversation.
It's not an
How can
actual
it
hall.
not be a real place? It's a Hall of Fame. It has to be a
Donald,
hall.
if I was in the Magic Hall of Fame, I would probably drop it every podcast episode, like subtly.
Sure.
As a member of the Hall of Fame, my opinion on this is, Pro Tour Magic Hall of Fame inductee class of 2020 during the pandemic when everything was a little rough. Are you telling me if you were in the Lorcana Hall of Fame, you wouldn't just drop it casually in conversation?
Hold
I'm
on.
not saying put it in your Tinder bio, but especially conversations like this, it wouldn't come up.
I mean, with you bozos, I would, but like,
Yeah,
not
we're
not
talking
with
about
people
Lorcana
I
cheating.
respect. Like,
During my run to the Hall of Fame, I came across a couple cheaters and I had to swat them down.
I'm pretty sure that the Magic Hall of Fame is just a website. Just throwing that out there.
Told you that you can't
Okay.
actually go to it.
Okay.
That's probably true.
That makes way more sense to me. Just throwing that out there. That makes way more sense to me.
You discovering that there's a Magic Hall of Fame on
There's
this
not a
podcast.
Magic Hall of Fame. There's a website that's not even on the real Magic the Gathering website. It's a Melee website. It's magic.gg. It's not even good enough to be at magicthegathering.com. It's at magic.gg.
Okay.
It's not a real Hall of Fame where you can go walk around and see sculptures of these Magic the Gathering players. That's what I thought.
Do you think there's sculptures of Yu Watanabe holding guard
No,
the slightly
I'm just
bent
saying,
corners
when
that they
you
had to
say-
then take down as
when
if
you-
he were Saddam Hussein, a rival dictator? They had to like yank his statue down.
when you claim there is a Hall of Fame, I think most people assume that there's an actual place that you can go.
Buddy, I
That's
think
what it is,
most
a hall.
League of
of Fame.
Legends has a Hall of Fame, which is I think a hall. They call it a Hall of Heroes or something.
Yeah, and
And
in
it's
League of
all digital.
Legends, there's probably in the game a hallway or a place you can go to see stuff because it's a video game. It's not real.
And that's different than a website.
Yeah, 100%.
All right, I'm gonna commission AI to draw a picture of a Magic Hall of Fame that just like old Choose Your Adventure stories, you can click and you'll move down the hall, and that's gonna be just for you.
I like it. Who was the first person in the Magic Hall of Fame?
God, I want it to be Mark
Mark
Justice.
Rosewater.
Nope. Dude, I thought I saw Mark Rosewater at the Blink-182 concert. I almost took a picture of this guy and sent it to you guys.
Just some guy listening to Blink.
John Finkel's one of them.
Finkel is Einhorn. Einhorn is Finkel.
Finkel, Darwin Castle, Tommy Hovey, Alan Comer,
So secret sauce time.
Ollie Raid.
Secret sauce time. Maybe something we can all agree on.
Okay. The Hangover is the best comedy movie of all time. We all agree on that.
Not what I was gonna say. It's a good movie. The first time. It's not really it's not super rewatchable.
That's such a bad take. Oh my god, that's a terrible take.
I don't really like. I don't like to rewatch movies like that, I guess. That's just not me.
What's a better comedy?
Off the top of my head, I don't know. I'm not a big comedy movie guy.
I think The Hangover is the best comedy of all time. The funniest comedy of all time.
I think Super
Really?
Troopers is a strong contender.
Super Troopers is great, but it's not as universally funny. Like
Yeah.
my mom, if she watched, she would never. But if she
So-
watched The Hangover, she would not be able to not laugh at it. It's just, it is so good and funny. She watched Super Troopers, she wouldn't get it. Super Troopers is, it's way over the humor head.
One of my favorite movies that I can sit down and watch today and will just make me laugh uncontrollably. Like that. And you're either gonna be like, what is this movie? I've never heard of it, or that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Rat Race.
I was gonna say Coneheads.
Coneheads is great.
Coneheads is your
My
generation's Rat Race.
Rat Race. That movie is just innocently funny.
Which one's that?
No matter who you are. It's where they're all like racing to get to a place. The first one there gets all the money. It's got Mr. Bean in it. It's got.
Oh, see, I don't think Mr. Bean's funny.
Donald, I think you're before our time, my man.
Yeah, like I just think that movie's hilarious. No matter who
We
you
went
are.
from The Hangover to Rat Race.
Right. Yeah, you're looking at like it's like the whole family can watch Rat Race. You're not going to show your kids The Hangover.
Yeah, I don't want I think most of my top, if I were to rank my top comedy movies, I don't know off the top of my head, but they would probably be ones I wouldn't watch with my family.
Yeah, it's not rate your top family friendly movies. It's rate your top comedies.
Okay.
And I did. I think it's
so I've got a take that's probably more controversial than
I've seen Rat
Donald's.
Race, but I don't remember it.
I think Donald's is a better take than mine. I think my favorite comedy movie would be Superbad.
Superbad's hilarious.
Great one.
That was my favorite comedy movie. And it also came out like the year I graduated high school, and you're doing the summer thing where it's your first summer of freedom. Like pivotal time in my life. Hilarious movie.
Superbad is up there. I have to give you I agree.
Directly to my generation.
I agree that Superbad's up there. It's not The Hangover. The only thing
as far as Universal, no, but
the only thing that makes Superbad funnier than The Hangover in some regard is that The Hangover didn't just do what it should have done and go off into the distance. They tried The Hangover 2 and The Hangover 3, and they're all terrible and not fun, not good at all.
A more wide-reaching comedy movie, you're gonna get shitty sequels. It's what you're getting. You got to take the good with the bad. When you get a movie like Superbad, it's more direct, it's more targeted. It's just gonna kind of be it.
Here's a take for you. Fat Jonah Hill, way better than skinny Jonah Hill.
Yeah, but that's a terrible take because the dude hated it. Have you ever watched his therapy thing?
Mm-hmm.
That's the saddest I've ever been in my life.
He's a really involved actor. Like he views that, and he did not like playing like the chunky, funny guy.
Yeah,
have you seen Accepted, where they make the fake college?
That movie's hilarious.
That movie's good. That movie's Donald. Good pull. That's a funny movie too.
He's great in that movie.
Such a good.
When the like thing falls out of the ceiling and he screams really high pitched for like 2 minutes straight, and then
Who's the guy who's in charge of that school? What's that actor? Because he's
the guy that's in like Jeepers Creepers. What is his name? I should know this.
It's Accepted, right?
Yeah, Accepted.
God, what? Listen, look. This was a good era of movies.
Oh yeah, the best era of movies. 100%. You can't make movies like this anymore.
No.
Like The Hangover, you can't make that movie.
Whole Euro trip, sex drive,
Justin
like that
Long.
whole genre of movie that you just can't make anymore.
No.
Those are also just movies of a generation, man. You know, we're going to be
American Pie. You can't
watching those movies. American Pie is the corporatization of this genre because now you've got the 400 sequels and everything like that.
Right.
But we're going to be, when your parents would put on a movie like, oh, look, It's Rocky 2. Rocky 2
No.
is like your parents would just put it, you have to watch Rocky 2.
That's The Office.
What about Dodgeball?
Oh, fantastic film.
Dodgeball is
Hilarious
great.
movie.
It's not that level of funny though. The
Mm.
Talladega
Oh,
Nights might be there. Talladega
Yeah.
Nights
Could be.
or
Okay, nope, we missed it. Anchorman's
Anchorman's
the
not
best
there.
comedy movie of all time.
No.
Nah.
No.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Step
Name a more
Brothers. Step Brothers is a better movie than Anchorman.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
that's
true.
just not true. I
No,
spent an
that's true.
entire section of my life just quoting Anchorman. I think every other phrase that came out of my mouth was something from that movie. Remember before the internet, when that's what guys used to do?
Just
Sit
watch
around and quote movies at each other?
Just watch Anchorman. Yeah.
Just scream movie quotes at each other?
There is I don't even want to say it.
Tell me a glass case of about
I'll say it. In college, I was an RA and we had to like present the rules to the entire, group of guys that were in our building. And we made videos to do it. And one year we made a Rocky Balboa video, and it was like the Rocky rules video. And if the guy would break a rule and he would get punched in the face by Rocky. It was really funny. One of them though, we did Anchorman. I was the guy who like did shots and in Anchorman. I don't remember the actor's name. Anyway,
I that did shot.
yeah, he was like the one who was drinking all the time in Anchorman. No, never mind. Never mind.
Okay.
I was him, and I was part of that.
Because you drank all the time?
No, that was my character. So there's a video of me doing like.
But they didn't like typecast you or anything?
No, they didn't. All right, I buzzkilled the end of this episode.
I have something that can save it. I have something that
Rolling
can save
so well.
We were.
it. Candy corn. Yes or no?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Everybody says that if you eat candy corn, you eat crayons. Is that true?
No, I don't eat crayons, and I eat candy
Hold on.
corn.
What?
So
About Play-Doh?
no, not true. All right, everyone, that's the podcast. Thank you for watching, listening, for hitting the like button, for subscribing, for going over to Josh's channel over at Hometown TCG and subscribing over there, to following along with Donald's channel at Scruffy Look N Gaming.
Following along, you can't say subscribe to his channel. Is there
It's
a
the same thing.
moratorium?
Literally the same thing. They are cinnamon.
Cinnamon. There's cinnamon rolls.
They're cinnamons.
Love you all. Remember, be kind to the people around you. May the zoo be with you.
And also with you, dudes.
And also with those cinnamon rolls.
I'm gonna go watch Accepted tonight.
I
That's what
want cinnamon rolls.
That's
Not you.
what I'm-